Good morning. And isn't it a lovely morning? For anyone who has followed me for any amount of time, especially with these videos like this, um, you have undoubtedly heard me talk about Wally before. Wally is the emotional support alligator, and the whole situation is complete and utter bullshit. That's it. It's nothing more than some guy trying to get people to look at him. And it's a dangerous situation. And one day it's going to be a big problem. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully I'm wrong. But this is the most irresponsible, ridiculous thing one of the most ridiculous things I can imagine. And he uses it as a guise of, it's an emotional support alligator. No, it's not. You just want to bring a freaking alligator around with you everywhere. I've seen this. It pops up multiple times, and a girl playing with the alligator in the pool, and like blah 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 blah. It's all cute. Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh, it's a stunted growth alligator. Blah blah. All it takes is one incident, and that's it. That's it. This isn't this. I understand you can say that about almost any animal. Dogs have certain reputations and have to be trained certain ways. Alligators aren't that way. Alligators, it's like a tiger in the same way. Dogs have been bred over many, many, many generations to be a human companion. Alligators have not. You might get a couple one-offs that are nice, but they're not all like that. And all it takes is one. That chimpanzee is super nice this entire life. Till one day it just goes, you know what? Screw you. I'm tired. It bites your freaking face off. There are certain animals that you can't trust around everyday average people on a consistent basis. And this situation, I know I'm being a Karen here. I get it. This is going to eventually turn out to be a bad thing. Phillies turn away emotional support alligator before a game against the Pirates. Wally, the 5-foot-long alligator, and owner Joseph Henney were turned away at Citizens Bank Park entrance Wednesday night. Philadelphia Phillies were hosting the Pittsburgh Pirates Wednesday night in the second game of their final home series of the regular season. And fans can enjoy the game without too much pressure, as Philadelphia has already clinched a wild card spot in the National League playoffs. Well, one fan was not in attendance, Wally the emotional support alligator. Wally's owner, Joseph Henney, isn't it nice when they make you food? Well, but one fan was not in attendance, Wally the emotional support alligator. Wally's owner, Joseph Henney of Jonestown, Pennsylvania, brought him to a game to watch the Phillies and Pirates, but the two were denied access. Who is Wally the emotional support alligator? Henney adopted the 5-foot alligator Wally when the alligator was roughly a year old in 2015. He said a friend rescued alligators in Florida and contacted him about a group of alligators in danger due to land development. And he offered to help and took Wally in. Within a few months, Wally was domesticated like a cat or dog. It's not how that works. Follow the money. Oh, wait. He was he was like a little puppy dog. And he told York Daily Record, but as part of the USA Today network in 2019, he would follow us around the house. And he set up an Instagram and TikTok for pages for Wally and has tens of thousands of followers. He also visited senior centers and minor league baseball games. And he entered Wally into America's Favorite Pet Animal Kingdom contest and visited Philadelphia's Love Park to drum up support. Yeah, Wally's been in the stands for minor league baseball games. The Phillies have hosted animals at the park this season with Bark at the Park night on May 23rd. So why was he turned back from Wednesday's game? Simple. Ballpark policy. The Citizens Bank Park policy on sport animals states certified service dogs or service dogs in training for guests with special needs are welcome. All other animals are prohibited. Though the stadium turned him away, Wally generated another wave of interest online thanks to the game. everyone's like, oh my God, it's a gator. How crazy is that? This is not okay. Bark at the park. Oh, they bring dogs. What happens if you bring it to the, Wally goes, oh, food, and he eats somebody's dog? This is ridiculous. This is not how this works. Yeah, he was a lot smaller there too. So it's just inevitable that something bad will happen. He's just parading this animal around. Emotional support alligator. What did he have that made him emotionally what I don't understand is if you have an emotional support animal, doesn't it mean you have like a diagnosed thing? I've never read anything about him having any diagnosis. He just got he just probably printed off a certificate online. Like, I don't know the exact limits. Maybe I got to look into that a little bit more. But he's just making up stuff to be able to take this alligator around and put on a show. That's all this is. And this is dangerous to him. This is dangerous to the alligator. I mean, Wally isn't doing anything wrong. I'm sure Wally's a sweet alligator. But it only takes one time. And an alligator is not like a dog. An alligator will grab onto a kid's arm and spin around and rip it off. An alligator will grab somebody's dog. And I understand other dogs can do this too. But alligators are not the same thing. Most people aren't okay with this. And you putting it out in people's face and eventually does something, and then you're going to cause problems for everybody. This is not okay, and it needs to stop. Let me know down below if you think I'm being a little ridiculous, which is fine. You can have that opinion, but you're wrong. This guy, Joseph Henney, is going to cause serious problems. And it's not Wally that is the problem. It's Joseph. And I am glad I would have a conversation with him about it. A rational conversation. I don't know anything enough about him now. But again, this is not something that should be okay. This is a problem. And this is not going to help. And I mean, he's not there. He's not looking out for the animal's best interests in this case, which in and of itself is a problem. I would like to see what he is kept in on a daily basis. Because from what I understand, the last time I read into this, he was just living in the house. Does he have his own separate room? I don't know. I got to look into that a little bit more. But regardless, I seriously doubt the right measures and precautions are being taken. And especially if you're trying to take into a fucking baseball game. What is your problem, dude? I know I'm heated here, but like, this is ridiculous. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. I'll see you on the next one. Keep it wild.